Hello everyone, it is Video Blog Wednesday. I've had a busy last week, so I'll start with last week. I turned in my first project of the year here. It was for history. It was a long annotated bibliography about the 11th century papacy. Thrilling stuff, I tell you. So I turned that in. I don't know what I got on it yet. Hopefully I did it right. Hopefully. And then this past weekend was the big trip to Dublin, Ireland. We left on Saturday morning, really early Saturday morning. The taxi picked us up here at 4 a.m. and we flew there out of Liverpool. And we went to our hostel that morning, dropped off our bags, and then straight away went out doing stuff. We went to the Kilmainham jail, which is famous for holding leaders of the Irish rebellions and where several of them were executed. So that was interesting. And then we went to the Irish Museum of Modern Art, which was also interesting. And we had lunch there. And then we bought a sightseeing ticket. It got us to all the places we needed to go. And we hopped on that bus and went around to some of the places we weren't going to actually get off and look at, but the commentary on the bus told us a little bit about it. So we went and saw the zoo and the president's house and a big park. I can't remember what it's called, but we saw that. And then we also went by the Jameson distillery, went by the Guinness distillery or brewery too, and Dublin Castle, which isn't really a castle, but we didn't go in that because we had other stuff we wanted to do. We got off in the shopping area and did some souvenir shopping and gift shopping. So I've started on my Christmas gifts. And when we walked back, we walked across the Halfpenny Bridge, which is the most traveled bridge in Dublin. And it also, I think it might have been where the whole lock on the bridge started, where you put the lock and then you throw it in the key in the reverse, so it's always there. So we saw that. And we went back to the hostel, which was really cute. It was called Abbey Court. It had a hammock room where you could relax. It was my first experience in a hostel, so it was interesting. We were in a room of 12 others, well, 12 including ourselves, and we shared a bathroom. It wasn't too bad. And we got dressed up on Saturday night and went to the Temple Bar area, which is a really, like, all the famous pubs and everything are in this little area. And it was right across the river from our hostel. So we got dressed up and went there. We ate at the Old Storehouse, where I had a pint of Guinness, and I also had the Irish beef casserole, which is really just beef stew served with mashed potatoes, and it was really good. And then they were playing live music, but it got really crowded, so we kind of walked around a little bit, and then we found a little pub and got a drink and just listened to live music, and they sang Galway Girl, which was just perfect. It was just perfection. And then we kind of called it a early night since we'd been awake since 3 in the morning. So then on Sunday, we got up, kind of just ate breakfast and got ready, walked around the O'Connell Street area a little bit, and the spire, which is a really tall spike in the middle of the road, which I don't know what it's supposed to symbolize. But we did that, and then we went to oh, we got on the bus and we went to St. Patrick's Cathedral. We were going to service there, and I just assumed that it was Catholic. St. Patrick's Catholic. It is not. I didn't know that. None of us knew that until we were getting off the bus to go in. It is Protestant. It was changed by Henry VIII in the 1500s, and it was never changed back. So, it is now part of the Church of England, or Ireland. Yes, Church of Ireland, because they're not connected anymore. So yeah, we went to a Protestant service, which was pretty much the same, just no communion. So that was interesting. And then afterwards, we just kind of walked around the grounds of St. Patrick's. And then we went to Trinity College, which was started in the 1600s by Elizabeth I. And the old library has thousands of books, manuscripts, and documents that are way old, and they just have tons of them. But it also has the Book of Kells, which is an illuminated manuscript of the four Gospels, which was written by monks in the early 9th century. So it's super old, and it was super cool. So we got to see that, and we walked down the library, which the library itself was just awesome. But then one of the really cool parts is that in the library they had a research center, and it was really so you could buy things, but I wasn't going to buy anything. But you could look up a family name, an Irish family name, and it would give you the history and the story of it. So I looked up Darkus, which is my either great-grandma or great-great-grandma. I'm not sure. On my dad's side. Name was Darkus, so I looked that up and I found it. And it was the story we knew, so that was cool. And yeah, so it was just really cool to see it and know that they're there. So after that, we decided to eat at McDonald's. We hadn't been to a foreign McDonald's yet, so we went there and they had, wait for it, curly fries. And they were glorious. And they were on the Euro Saver. Yes, it's not the Dollar Saver or Dollar menu, it's the Euro menu. And so we ate there, and then we decided that we were going to take the bus to Howth, which is on the cliff. Oh, it's on the coast, it has cliffs. So we got on the bus, and, well, the time, they do the time change, and that happened on Sunday morning, so that meant that it got dark at 5 o'clock. And we didn't get there until 5:30. So we did get there, but it was dark, and we didn't want to walk on a cliff at night in the dark. So we were there, but we really didn't get to see any cliffs. So that was interesting. We did meet a couple other people they were American, but they were staying in Paris, so that was kind of cool to meet them. And then we made our way back to Dublin, and Carolyn and I went to a little pub right next to the hostel. It was really cool. And I tried Jameson. Didn't like it by itself, but with ginger ale it was okay. So that was interesting. And then Monday morning we came back again very, very early. And I slept most of Monday because I was tired. And I've been doing homework the rest of the week. Today's laundry day, so the laundry's in now. But yeah, Dublin was amazing. I had so much fun. I'm already ready to go back. I loved it. The people were awesome. The accent, I can't really do it that well, but I practiced. We'll see if I can get better at it. But yeah, Dublin was amazing. Ireland is just cool. So now I'm back. I'm going to stay here for a couple weeks. Get some stuff done. We might go to a football game this weekend. I'm looking at going to visit family in southern England in a few weeks. So hopefully I'll have more fun things to say next week. Until then, have a good one. Bye.